I want to talk to you about PayPal fees. And so, when you think about PayPal in general, I mean, whether you are a business or you are an individual consumer, you want to really pay attention to fees because those fees that they actually eat into your revenue. Okay. So here is the overview I want you to really pay attention to. So when you think about PayPal seller fees, basically you have to really understand that PayPal is ubiquitous. It's everywhere. It's actually a go-to name in online payments. But are you aware of all the costs associated with this platform this year? So if you are here to actually get a grip on those fees and discover how to run your business smarter, you want to keep watching, okay? Now, spoiler alerts, getting a clearer view of PayPal's seller fees can completely transform your pricing strategy. And you got to really pay attention because your pricing strategy is going to really impact your revenue strategy, your cash inflows in the long run. So one thing for sure, when you think about PayPal, you have to really understand that you got to get those fees properly recorded in your books from the get-go, so that you can have a clear idea about your income, right? I mean, it's not about just I'm just selling a lot of stuff through PayPal and I'm getting paid through PayPal. But hey, listen, how much am I really making? Okay, so revenue minus expenses will give you a clear idea about your profit. Okay, so one thing for sure, you want to make sure that PayPal is not really in too much when it comes to your financial profile. So overall, and I'll go into details later on, but overall, the takeaway here is that when you think about PayPal typically charges 1.9 to 3.5% per transaction, plus a fixed fee up to 49 cents. And now there are some extra fees that may apply for currency conversion and international transactions, especially when it comes to different currencies. So that's number one. PayPal fees actually vary based on the country and currency of the payments. So you always want to stay informed about the specific rates for your region. So and also the geography where your customers primarily are located at. And so now implementing accounting automation tools can really save time by automatically track and record transaction data, reduce errors, and actually simplify reconciliation at year end. Now let me talk to you about the fees here. So I want to first talk to you about the PayPal merchant fees. So how much does PayPal charge in fees? So PayPal seller fees, yep, we all know they are a thing. So on average, expect to shell about 1.9% to 3.5% of each transaction, plus a fixed fee ranging from 5 cents to 49 cents. Not too bad, right? Well, here's where it all just begins. Tack on an extra 1.5% for international transactions, plus 3.4% more for currency conversion fees, and suddenly the costs start to stack up big time. In short, when you use PayPal, the service actually eats a bite of every sale in exchange for being your payment processor. So let me talk to you about the PayPal's fee structure. I want to explain the types of rates and fees PayPal charges its users. So basically, now I want you to really understand that you can see this on the screen, by the way. Okay, you can see this. So when you think about PayPal fees, they generally fall into four categories. You have four main components when it comes to PayPal fees. So you have transaction-based fees, you have resolution and risk management, you have gateway and processing fees. So that's if you use, let's say, PayPal POS, and you also have other operational fees. Now, when you think about transaction-based fees, you have commercial transaction rates, APMs, PayPal online card payment services, PayPal Zettle rates, and micropayments. And for resolution and risk management, for instance, you have chargeback fees, dispute fees, currency conversion. And when it comes to gateway and processing fees, you have PayFlow Pro, and you also have PayPal payouts. And finally, you have other operational fees. And here I'm speaking about e-check fees, withdrawal from PayPal. So they charge you basically when it comes to withdrawal, actually. Now, let me break it down one by one. I want to really explain to you in granularity every single fee. Now, fixed fees vary by country and are charged in the local currency. So for the purpose of this video, I'm actually focusing on US merchant fees in US dollar. So for specific rates in your country, it's just better to ask us in the comment section, and one of our team members will certainly get back to you and explain things further for you as in all granularity, especially when it comes to your specific area. So I want to first talk to you about PayPal transaction fees. So basically, those are fees related to accepting payments from customers. So here you have commercial transaction rates. So I'm speaking here about fees for receiving payments for goods and services. I'm going to put this on the screen, this table on the screen, so you have a better idea about what's really happening here. And the thing is that, I mean, the bottom line here is that when you think about PayPal, you have the PayPal checkout. So you have a 3.49% plus 49 cents plus 1.5% additional percentage-based fee. You have a QR transactions. Those are if you want to use QR in your business. So QR transactions, you see on the screen what the fees are: 2.29% plus 9 cents. Plus, again, you always have 1.5%, 1.50% additional percentage-based fee. You have QR code transactions through a third-party integrator. Here, the price is the same, 2.29% plus 9 cents plus the 1.5%. If you pay with Venmo, basically, if your customer pays with Venmo, it's a 3.49% plus 49 cents. So this is, I mean, Venmo, by the way, is owned by PayPal. So this is actually in the same family. If you send and receive money for goods and services, the fee is a 2.99%. This is a flat fee. So if you are an online entrepreneur, an e-commerce entrepreneur, you are actually will be paying 2.99%. Standard debit and credit card payments actually at 2.99% plus 49 cents. And all other commercial transactions, the flat fee actually remains. So you have 3.49% plus 49 cents. So basically, these rates apply to businesses that use PayPal for processing payments online or through invoicing. So if your business actually, let's say, handles a large volume of transactions, PayPal might offer custom rates. The commercial transaction rate covers basic payment processing and ensures that businesses can accept payments from credit card, debit cards, PayPal balances, and other supported methods. Next, you have the APMs, the alternative payment methods rates. So basically here, I don't know if you've seen this on the screen. So basically here are the payment types: APM 2.59% plus 49 cents, APM through invoicing 2.99% plus 49 cents, and APM through pay links and buttons, you have 2.99% plus 49 cents. So this is kind of important. And then you have the third party, you have PayPal online card payment services. I'm showing this to you on the screen here. So advanced credit and debit card payments, Payment Advanced, Payment Pro, and virtual terminals. So I'm just, we're going to show this on the screen. Don't worry. So this is cool. And you have a PayPal Zettle rates. So this actually, for a card present transaction, you have actually like 2.29% plus 9 cents. And for manual card transactions, 3.49% plus 9 cents. And QR code transactions, 2.29%. And finally, you have micro payments. This is the thing. So you have a 4.99% plus 9 cents. So you can see really that it's pretty vast. Now let me talk to you about the second part. So you have resolution and risk management fees. So those are fees related to disputes and currency management. So really, you have chargeback fees. So those are fees applied when a customer, let's say, disputes a charge and files a chargeback. So the PayPal fee amount is $20, okay? Now this fee, and this is important, this fee is on top of the refunded amounts unless you are covered by PayPal chargeback protection, which basically waives the fee for eligible merchants, though it comes with a small additional cost per transaction. Now the chargeback fee makes up for the administrative work involved in processing and resolving those disputes. This is a standard practice across most payment platforms, including PayPal and Stripe, by the way. And if the PayPal chargeback is not processed through a buyer's PayPal account or a guest checkout, PayPal will add a settlement fee to cover the additional handling for credit and debit card disputes. This is pretty customary in the industry because PayPal is really is a business and they have to cover for their costs too. So so that's for the chargeback fees. You have the dispute fees. So those are fees for handling non-chargeback disputes through PayPal's resolution process. So the standard dispute fee is $15, and there is a high volume dispute fee which is actually $30. So be aware of that. And so the this transactions kick in when a buyer opens a non-chargeback dispute in PayPal's resolution center, typically due to a dissatisfaction with a product or service, and the fee covers the administrative work of resolving the dispute and applies no matter which party wins the case. You also have a merchant fee currency conversion. So basically, those are costs applied when converting payments into different currencies, and the fee amounts vary from 3% to 4% above the base exchange rate. And the fees come. This fee actually comes into play when converting payments between different currencies, okay, making PayPal international transactions a bit more costly. So the exact cost depends on the currency, but be ready that PayPal discloses the exchange rate at the time of the transaction. Next, you have gateway and processing fees. Those are fees for payment gateways and payout services. So you have PayFlow Pro, so that's for payment gateway. So those are monthly and per transaction fees for using PayPal's custom payment gateway. So basically, the for PayFlow Pro transaction, you have a 10 cents per transaction, and for the PayFlow Link transaction, you have also a 10 cents per transaction. Okay. Now with PayFlow Pro, you get the flexibility to design a checkout page that really matches your brand's look and feel, so that's really good. But if you need a faster solution, PayFlow Link offers a ready-made template you can embed directly into your site's checkout page. And now, one thing for sure, advanced features like fraud protection and recurring billing are available for additional monthly fees. So this is really good. And basically, you also have PayPal payouts. This is another sort of fees to really consider this year. So basically, for U.S. transaction, by the way, the PayPal payouts are cost for sending mass payments, such as payroll or affiliate payments. So that's totally great. But for U.S. transaction, you have 2% of total transaction amount capped at $1. And for US transaction, when using the Payouts API, basically you are speaking about 25 cents, and this is a flat rate. And for international international PayPal payouts, you have 2% of total transaction amount capped at $20. Okay, so it's this is a PayPal service designed for businesses that need to send bulk payments to multiple recipients, such as payroll, affiliate commissions, or rewards, either to PayPal accounts or directly to bank accounts. And PayPal payouts integrate seamlessly with your existing systems through the Payouts API, so that's pretty good. And this makes it a flexible solution for automating your mass payments, especially when selling online. This is really great. Now, this fee, it's really important to know that this fee is based on the PayPal type of payment and the currency actually received. Let me talk to you about other operational fees here. So here we are speaking about miscellaneous fees for specific situations. So you have e-check fees. Those are fees applied for payments made via electronic checks, which take longer to process. And the rate is the same as for the commercial transactions. So the maximum fee cap for e-checks, $300. So while the fees are similar to PayPal standard payments, the slower processing time can delay access to funds. So international transactions or currency conversions may actually tack on additional PayPal fees depending on the geography where the cash is going to, okay? But once the e-check clears, PayPal deducts its portion, just like with any other transaction. You also have withdrawal from PayPal. So this is I'm gonna put this on the screen also. So here we are speaking about costs for withdrawing funds from your PayPal account to your bank. And so if you want instant transfer to cards or bank account, you have 1.5% of the amount transferred with a minimum fee of 50 cents per transaction. And the standard withdrawal to bank account is free. It takes about 1 to 3 business days to process, okay? So while PayPal standard transfers are free of charge but take a little time, instant transfers give you a near immediate access to your business funds, but at a cost, right? So both options have transfer limits. So instant transfer to bank, 25,000 per transaction, 25,000. And again, we are speaking here about B2B though, businesses, not individuals. For individuals, the limits are totally different. So instant transfer to bank, 25,000 per transaction. And for standard and instant transfers for cards, per transactions, you have 50,000. Per day, you have $100,000. Okay, so that's really good. Per week, you have $250,000. And per month, you have $500,000. So this is really important. Now, keep in mind that if currency conversion is involved, PayPal may apply an additional merchant fee based on current exchange rates. Let me give you a few extras here. How do you keep a record of your PayPal fees with like how do you do it right or the right way? Well, you have several ways. You can use an Excel spreadsheets, right? Or you can use software. You can use accounting software. You can use you can use a third-party service to kind of help you out, okay? Because one of the most common problems or headaches for businesses using PayPal is actually tracking transaction fees in accounting software like QuickBooks or Xero or Wave or FreshBooks for that matter. PayPal deducts fees automatically, and if these are not accounted for properly, your sales will not match the payouts to your bank. And this actually, when you think about it, this creates an operational discrepancy and also a little bit of frustration when trying to reconcile your accounts. Because the whole thing is that you have to have a clear idea about your cash inflows and cash outflows. And PayPal fees are cash outflows. Okay, so you want to have software that helps you do things automatically, like no more manual tracking, no more missed expenses. So you are able to with the right software. I mean, we have a series of software to actually recommend to you. If you let us know in the comment section, we'll certainly let you know. But it's possible to automatically categorize and record your PayPal fees. So your books are always in sync, okay? Now, manual tracking is problematic because without automation, tracking PayPal fees becomes time-consuming and error-prone. PayPal deducts transaction fees automatically. I've said this before, and these deductions vary based on transaction type, domestic, international, micropayments, etc. So if you don't have a system that accurately reflects these deductions in your accounting software, you will constantly be dealing with discrepancies. So this is really so you want to have software that helps you with automated fee recording. So you want to make sure every PayPal sales transaction is synced. So with fees automatically recorded as a separate expense, ensuring that no fee is actually missed. You want to have customizable categories. So by default, fees are placed under the expenses, commission and fees, PayPal fees category in your QuickBooks chart of accounts. So if you want to use a different category, you can really customize it, not a problem. And you also want to have a flawless reconciliation. So you want to get away from manual data entry. You want to really reconcile things automatically here. So here's a quote into this conversation. I explained to you a PayPal fees. This was the ultimate. This was the ultimate guide to PayPal fees. I gave you the overview, the fees, the extras, and now the coda. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.